information. Your business cannot function without it. Yet you have an information problem you may not even be aware of, and it's affecting your productivity. Today's businesses do not lack the information necessary to perform the work. The problem comes in locating, obtaining, refining, and using it. Then, communicating the information to others efficiently. What is needed is a control mechanism to provide manageable channels for this information flow. A channel that also provides a framework for integrating the separate disciplines needed to work on this information. At the Datapoint Corporation, we are committed to helping business become more productive through better information management. Our focus is on the office, and we have more than a decade of experience, including such milestones as the user-oriented mini-computer, dispersed data processing, voice communications management systems, the coaxial cable-based local network, and electronically integrated office functions accessible from a single multifunction workstation. With these elements forming the necessary framework for office integration, Datapoint introduces the vital connection for present and future office integration. The Datapoint-ISX, Information Switching Exchange. The Datapoint-ISX is a tremendously powerful third-generation digital PBX whose capabilities and benefits establishes a new standard for computerized switching exchanges. Power. The power to switch thousands of simultaneous calls without blocking. Modularity. The dispersed switching architecture of the ISX system allows you to configure a system with the instruments and switching units you need, located where you need them. Expandability. A Datapoint commitment enabling you to start with as few as 100 user stations and then expand your system to over 20,000 stations. Flexibility. You select the features you need from the vast array of options provided by the system, adding, deleting, and modifying system and user options as desired. Accountability, providing you with a detailed account of system usage to optimize performance and bill back usage cost. Usability, computerized telephones and inexpensive multifunction terminals designed to help you do your work, not make more. Reliability. Internal testing programs, remote diagnostics, and a highly trained Datapoint service force ensures maximum performance, minimizing downtime. Integration. Inexpensive 3-pair universal wiring carries all forms of digitized information, voice, data, text, and messages, easily integrating all these functions today, ready for additional functions in the future. All of these benefits of the Datapoint-ISX were developed to improve the efficiency of your business on both the individual and corporate level, while providing significant cost savings through a system as large and as sophisticated as you want. The primary components of the Datapoint-ISX are the switching process control subsystems, consisting of the central switching unit and one or more remote switching units, the data management subsystem, and the telephone instruments and multifunction terminals which provide your interface to the ISX system. The central switching unit, CSU, is the heart of the system. It consists of a cabinet containing a modular assembly of printed circuit boards with programs that perform central switching, control, call processing, and external control functions for the system. The CSU is controlled by several 16-bit microprocessors physically associated with the program memory while capable of accessing a common memory of up to 8 megabytes. This tremendous processing power allows the Datapoint-ISX to switch more than 12,000 simultaneous calls. Because voice communications is switched by the system as digitized information, a larger volume of information can be handled at higher speeds. Not only does the Datapoint-ISX switch digitized voice communication, but data, text, electronic messages, and all other forms of digitized information. This capability alone transcends the usual PBS features of the system, allowing it to truly function as an information switching exchange. Your interface to the system for telephone instruments and terminal workstations and local switching is accomplished at remote sites by remote switching units. You may configure the Datapoint-ISX with up to 60 RSUs, each unit supporting up to 350 voice or data ports, expanded in 8-port increments. Information destined for an area beyond the local RSU is switched through the central switching unit. This is called dispersed switching. One of the many important benefits of a dispersed switching architecture is the offloading of the CSU through local switching at the RSU level. The expandability of your ISX system is another benefit of this architecture. Selecting only the switching power needed for the present affords you substantial cost advantages while providing an avenue for growth as your requirements change. With dispersed switching, RSUs may be physically located in different rooms, on different floors, or in completely different buildings from the CSU. The ability to physically separate or disperse these remote units is accomplished through a variety of interswitch links. An RSU supporting a number of communications ports within the same building as the CSU will be linked via coaxial cable. If your RSUs are located in different buildings of an office park where the laying of cable could prove to be cost prohibitive, Datapoint's LightLink will bridge the gap. LightLink is an optical data link utilizing infrared light to transmit digital information over distances of up to 1 mile. For remote units situated further than 1 mile from the central unit, microwave may be used as an interswitch link. Performing the administrative chores of the ISX system is the data management subsystem. This subsystem is the means by which you may add, delete, or modify the optional parameters for the system as well as individual users. Through the DMS, you may change the service features assigned to any telephone or data station on the system. Features such as line restriction, assigned user priority, and the addition or deletion of telephone instrument options. The DMS allows the user to modify system features, such as rearranging extension numbers or implementing a custom least cost routing table to optimize the use of long-distance lines during heavy usage periods. The reporting function of the data management system supplies detailed information on system usage, enabling the user to fine-tune system operation. Accounting information provided by the DMS allows the user to bill back all line and facility usage by division, department, and individual. The information provided by the data management system gives you the means to achieve the maximum performance out of your ISX system for minimum cost. All the benefits offered by the Datapoint ISX are not strictly at the system level. A variety of industry standard telephones are compatible with the ISX system, but in Datapoint's commitment to deliver the technology necessary to improve efficiency, the InfoSet 1 and InfoSet 2 heighten the benefits the ISX system has to offer. InfoSet 1 is a digital push-button dial single-line instrument. In addition to the standard dialing pad, the InfoSet 1 has 4 special feature buttons simplifying functions such as call holding, call transfer, pickup, and conference calling. Datapoint's InfoSet 2 is an executive-oriented telephone instrument which utilizes a combination of standard and programmable function keys, a 24-character alphanumeric display, and internal speakerphone for hands-free operation. Both sets provide the station user with a wide variety of features beyond call holding, conference calling, and transferring. Automatic callback will ring back a station once the call line is free. A user may program personal speed numbers, local or long distance, for frequently called numbers. For the user needing a terminal workstation, a data service unit provides an RS-232 connection to data, text, and message information available through the system. This ability to interface both telephone and data stations directly into your PBX with 3-pair universal house wiring is a major breakthrough in the integration of these office functions. But beyond the technological importance of this capability is the cost savings to you. One system, one information line for data processing programs, file access, word processing, and electronic message traffic requirements. Its modular design makes it simple to install additional terminals, and the extensibility of the Datapoint ISX system provides the avenue needed for future electronic office introductions. A Datapoint 8200 non-intelligent terminal configured on the ISX system accesses the desired functions from a Datapoint 8800 or other processor on the same or different RSU. The multiprocessing and partitioned logic capabilities of the Datapoint 8800 and RMS operating system allows the 8200 to take full advantage of all automated office functions. In areas where heavy processing power is required, an accounting department for example, a processor on an ARC local network will supply the processing power and facilities necessary. If you choose, you may elect to pool your data ports on the same RSU, increasing the cost effectiveness of their use. Because a telephone system of any size requires an attendant operator, the Datapoint-ISX has provided a truly innovative instrument in its attendant console. A standard Datapoint video display terminal with additional function keys, a push-button dialing pad and headset gives the attendant complete control over several simultaneous calls. Directory assistance and station busy indication are integrated into the terminal's display. This console informs the attendant of the specific status of a busy line, on hold in conference, whether the call is an internal or external one. A communication system capable of handling all an office's information transactions cannot afford downtime. At Datapoint, we understand this, so we have designed a full range of unique maintenance features into the ISX system. Self-diagnostic maintenance procedures in each RSU as well as the CSU continually monitor the system's operation. If a problem occurs in one of the switching units, the faulty circuit board is isolated, electronically disconnected, and a spare backup board is immediately brought up. Typically, this entire process occurs in milliseconds without interruption to calls in progress. Once this board had been electronically replaced, the ISX automatically initiates a diagnostic report to Datapoint's National Service Center and prints a report showing which customer site, type of system, specific cabinet, which card cage, board in that cage, the type of board, and the revision level of the fail board. The system will also alert the attendant and the company's communications manager of the problem through the data management subsystem reporting function. If the ISX detects an error beyond the simple replacement of a circuit board, the ISX automatically contacts the Datapoint National Service Center and opens a line for the center to perform remote diagnostics on the system. With the options you select and the parameters you set, the ISX system frees you from the overcapacity or undercapacity trap found in other telecommunications systems. To some, the Datapoint ISX will appear a very powerful PBX, but its full integration of voice, text, data, and message services transcends the PBX category and marks the emergence of the information switch. In the future, the capabilities of the Datapoint ISX will accommodate explosive growth and incorporate additional functions and features, making it an even more dynamic system. Rather than becoming obsolete, through innovative information switching features, the system purchased now will provide even greater cost and work-saving office applications for the next decade and on into the future.